So this is a Zoom.
Yeah, we're doing them in person and on Zoom.
Okay.
There's a lot of people, yeah, they can't make it. Let's see here. All right, so I'm going to do a screen share. Get this thing rolling. Let's see, log in here. I have it somewhere.
So tell me where I go.
What's that?
Where do I go?
Oh, you're fine. You can just follow along.
Oh, just
yeah,
follow
yeah,
along.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I'm just gonna give them. I'm gonna give them a few minutes for like John and Sandy and Dee Dee to get in.
So where would I go if I was?
You're gonna go to homesalesportal.com.
Okay.
Yeah. Hi Don. Hi Sue. Hi Justin.
Hello. I don't think I met you before.
Josh.
Josh.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Guys on Zoom, we're just going to give it another minute or two. We got some agents in the office taking care of some things. So just give us a few minutes so they can get in here and we can, that way we're not jumping too far ahead without them. Starting to what?
Right, piss me off.
Is he? What do you do? Hi Paige.
Can I just take a
Is he?
Bought the brand
Yeah,
new-
absolutely.
brand new place up in Stewart.
Oh, he's, yeah.
I'm like, dude, they're not all brand new.
Yeah.
You need a cord?
Yeah, maybe. No, I have 70.
Paige, you want to move like next to Joshua over here or something? So
Yeah, I
you can see
wasn't
the
sure.
screen share?
Is this someone?
Yeah, but you're, yeah. And I can move down. Hi. Oh.
I'm not afraid. There's a bunch of.
You better take advantage of that.
Guys in my house, so.
Oh, yeah.
That's the first time he's showered in like a month and a half, right? Something like that.
What do you guys have to do done?
Everything and they're taking forever. I'm like so dumb. They're blocking me in the driveway. I'm like, told them for 20 minutes. I gotta go. Finally moved.
It's always a month longer.
Oh, it's not one.
A
It's
month
like
longer than what
4.
they're saying, 20% more.
Yeah, they say it'll be done by Easter.
Easter?
Yeah.
That's a year, isn't it?
No, they said it was.
Oh, last
done by
Easter. Oh my God, I was like, holy
Yeah, so
smokes.
it was like 2 months.
Construction, right?
It's not me.
We're just waiting on a few minutes for like John, Sandy, and Dee Dee to jump on in here. Oh, he landed right side up too.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, so if I look at where is 419 in relationship to that.
It is time. I could squeeze close to this one. Since you showered.
What's up, Sandy?
I'm just gonna bring a chair for Jen.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, we got room over here too. We can yank some if we need to from
Hi, how are you?
Good. Have we met?
I don't think in person. I've just been in here and then you guys were on the chat. On page.
Hey,
Yeah.
okay, I'm Sandy.
I'm newish.
I'm newish too. Ish.
Yeah.
I'm new all the time. It's like going on those 40 dates, you know,
Yeah.
so I'm new again.
I heard my first 40 dates.
Yeah,
it?
is that
Was
the
that
funny
it?
one?
Right?
Yeah.
With Adam Sandler?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes.
That was
yeah.
funny.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my God, again.
Yeah, exactly. Now or just in,
Now.
yeah. Same.
I know, I had a friend and I was asking her how she did it. She goes, the same way you usually do. I'm like, no, I don't know how she did it.
I know, especially like,
What's usual?
yeah, especially like during COVID with how weird things are.
Yeah.
But isn't it all better now? I got my first shot. So,
I
No, but I mean, like, people were talking about it like during COVID, like, you know, some people go
I
to
know.
like restaurants or bars to meet people.
It's
And how do you,
better
what do you do, you know?
But everyone started using online dating, like everyone, and no
Oh
one
my
approaches
God.
people anymore.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really annoying.
That's weird.
I
Like,
know.
there's just no normal, even though
There
we're back to going in person.
Yeah.
Paige wants to do it first.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't want to do online dating. That's not for me. But everyone does. So.
I know, I look into everything too. I was on it one time, not really looking, but I said, look at that, he's got this cheap sanitizing stuff on. You don't want to use
Oh my
it.
God.
You're looking at the background?
Yes.
Yeah,
My
we're
friend's
pretty
going
sure
so much
that's
better.
a red
Clues,
flag.
yeah.
That's a red flag that he's
One of
screwed up.
those clues.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And one of those air fresheners that are push up.
Oh, yeah.
Because they're 69 cents at Winn-Dixie.
You gotta
That's
look a
funny.
little deeper into that.
Oh, good to know.
If you're gonna get air fresheners, you have to get good ones.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, Glade plug-in,
Oh,
or,
sir.
you know. That's so funny for John Sorrento when he was there and he called me, he goes, what kind of air freshener? And I said, the Febreze.
Febreze, I love
He goes,
that
it's like $6. I go, get
Yep.
the Febreze.
Get the Febreze.
I put that on the boat and all you need is one.
Yeah, it's perfect,
It
isn't
lasts
it?
for like 3
And the
months.
people who rented it, come in, I was with them and they come in and she goes,
Oh,
oh,
it
it
smells so
smells so
good.
nice and you're so fresh. And I go, tell the guy, go get the fresh air one.
Yeah.
The pop-up ones, they don't even smell.
Right, oh, those are just a
It's
waste.
back on the foreclosure.
I
They
use
put
those.
in there.
Mm.
Right,
And
right.
they would date them.
Mm.
It'd be like
Oh, that's
120.
good.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but it'd be like September.
September, yeah, yeah.
The air freshener is still
It's all like dried up and crispy. All right, guys. So thanks everybody for joining us today, especially on those on Zoom. We got a couple on Zoom. We got them minimized here so we can kind of get the full view of things. We're gonna go over the portal for today, and then if we, you know, anybody has questions regarding anything else, or Dee Dee wants to bring up anything else as well, we'll tackle that at the end. But you know, we're really excited to jump into this. We've got a few of the agents right now that are kind of baited. They've been playing around with it, baiting it, and can't say that fast 4 times. But they've been playing around with the site, getting used to it, giving us some feedback, stuff like that. This is going to be your basically all-in-one. We really hope you guys do take advantage of it. It's going to be where you can find all your technology, your tools. There's going to be training videos uploaded weekly. So any videos we're doing are going to be uploaded, you know, probably every Friday or first thing in Monday morning. This is where you're going to be able to link in and do your social media, quote, health insurance. Basically, it's everything home sales, everything that has to do with your business is going to be on this all-in-one portal. So the way it's going to work is nobody right now, besides a few agents, have their login essentially for the portal. But what we're going to do is we're going to start setting everybody up with it this week. So we're going to set you up. You'll get an email from the home sales portal. I might be able to show you guys on here too. Josh got the email, so just so you can kind of see what it looks like. I believe it came from WordPress, right? Was it, Josh? So it comes from WordPress. So we'll be in touch with you guys. We'll let you know when emails are getting sent out. Everybody will have their own user, back end essentially for the portal. Everybody's going to have their own login. As you can see here, this is the login page for the portal. So you're going to go just right to homesalesportal.com. Nice and easy. You guys can save this on your browser. You can save it on your desktop. You can make it your your homepage. You can do whatever you want with it. But homeSalesPortal.com is where you're going to go to. This is going to be your login page. What's going to happen is when we set you guys up, you'll get that email from WordPress like we were talking about. It's going to give you a temporary password. So everybody's username is going to be their first name dot last name. So Dee, for instance, will be Dee.Amaral. That's going to be your username. Josh.Grove, John.Casey. That's going to be your username, and the WordPress email is going to show you that. But just so you can remember, username is going to be first dot last name. It's going to give you a temporary password. And then once you log into the portal, you're able to go into your profile and change that password to whatever you want. We just, make it nice and easy so you guys can go in there, change it. Obviously, nobody has access to it besides you. But WordPress will set you up with that temporary password.
Says the site's not secure.
What's that?
Says the site is not secure.
Yeah, it's all, there's no saving it or anything. So we didn't need to make it secure to put a certificate on it. There's no MLS, the MLS is hooked up to it, but there's no other features that really needed it to be the extra. It's not cheap for the SSL.
But it's only for us.
It's only for us. Yeah, it's not a. So. Everybody on the internet right now.
So my password would be d.amaral.
No, username.
Yeah, d.amaral.
No, just gonna be, the username is just your first dot last name.
Okay, that's user. And then you set up your own password.
Yep, it's gonna
Okay.
send you an email.
Okay.
Although it's making me a liar
No
right now.
pet names.
No pet names?
Oh, I'm not connected.
Oh, maybe it's our internet.
Yeah, no, I'm having issues right now. I'm wondering if everybody's kind of on it right now.
Olivia, do you have internet out there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
she
my
does.
phone's connected. Is your phone connected?
So do you say lost password or?
There we go. It's gonna send you, don't worry about it right now.
Oh.
It's gonna send you we'll get everybody on it, and it's
Oh.
gonna send you that email from WordPress. All right, so there we go. Yeah, if you just follow along for now, that way you can kind of see the features, and then
Yeah,
we'll get you on there, and then it'll send you, we'll send everybody that password. All right, so there we go. Internet's running a little slow, so bear with us.
888 BR for the Wi-Fi. BRADY
888.
Great.
All right, so here's the portal. So this is going to be the home page. When you hit that login, this is the page it's going to bring you to. So making it nice and easy and sweet. Again, we're not 100% complete. This is always going to be changing. We're always going to be uploading videos. We're always going to be changing some things. We want agent feedback, obviously, to say, hey, Greg, let's add this on the technology page, or maybe we can add this feature in there. This site is for you guys to use. It's not going to be correlated to clients or customers in any way, shape, or form, as opposed to you guys just using it to make business a little bit easier, and the ability to actually go out and do social media a little bit easier. So this is, agent interface, basically. So we want feedback from you guys. This is going to be your site, basically. So anything, we're always going to be changing it. This won't be a one and done type of site. It's always going to be getting new things, updated things. And, we'll really show you in depth on the social media side of things, how that's going to be changing as well. But we at least wanted to get it out and get it rolled out to you guys. So on the portal, right on the main page, you can jump right to technology or training. So if I click either of these tabs, it's going to bring me to technology or the training tab. And I'll show you up here on the actual tabs up here, but if you want some quick access, boom, you just click training or technology, bring you right there. And then it's your one-stop shop for everything home sales. So here you go again. You can click these quick links into technology, training, and forums. So we're going to really hope the agents are going to be using the forum section. And you'll see when we click into it, we're going to browse through it. But this is going to be a section where you guys can go on there. We're going to do agent introduction. So every time an agent comes on board, we can introduce them. We're going to have wanted. So if you guys have clients that are looking for certain properties, rentals, sales, commercial, no matter what it is, you guys are able to go in there and post it on the forums. And obviously it's going to be just everybody in the office will have access to it. So you guys can post, looking for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath and PGA National. And if the agents are browsing forums and using them, then, you can get something done off market, which is pretty pivotal in today's market, especially. And then here's another quick link right to the forum section. So you can see we have affiliate discussions, agent introductions, a learning center, upcoming listings, a general discussion, and there's your wanted section that we were discussing. So if I click any one of these links, it's going to bring me to that link in the forum section. Scroll down a little bit more. Again, you can just click the forum, and then these will be the latest videos. So anytime we upload, like I said, we're going to upload them probably once a week. So once we start doing some more training videos and the weekly Tuesday meetings, that'll get posted in, and we'll be able to throw these in real quick. You guys just click a quick link to see any of these, training videos. So the way these are structured is just the latest videos. And you'll see in the training section, we actually have it populated where it's app files training, chime training, MLS training, and general office meetings. But for these, it's just whatever video is uploaded quickly or more recently, excuse me. So those are just kind of a quick link. So if I go up to technology, it's going to bring me to my technology page where everything, chime, app files, your MLSs for JTHS, for RAPB, we're going to eventually get Martin on here, obviously, now with the new office, but all your technology is up here. So as you can see, there's your RAPB, JTHS, app files, chime, OpCity, LPT, listing power tools, Real Satisfied. If you guys aren't familiar with that, it's just a tool to get reviews. So it's pretty cool. It's by Placer. It's free. You can do like a paid upgrade if you wanted to, but this will post out to, you can connect like your realtor.com and Zillow's, and it'll post out if somebody gives you a review on Real Satisfied, it posts out to those other sites. And then these are links to your realtor.com and Zillow profiles. We actually should probably get Redfin for the agents that are on the Redfin too, because that gives you like a portal, right, Josh? Because it gives you a portal. So we'll add in Redfin on here for the agents on that. Breakthrough Broker, we kind of went over that a little bit a couple times, where you can use that as a free platform to do some social media stuff. It just gives you another tool in your belt to be able to go on there and do videos or social media or anything of that nature. LoopNet for anybody doing commercial as well. So that'll bring you to your LoopNet profile. So basically what this is if you can jump into RAPB, for instance, and you can save, you save your login and your password and everything. What I can do is, for me, it's nice and easy. I can go in here if I'm writing an offer. And the other thing we're going to actually do is add in the property appraiser sites for Broward, Palm Beach County, and Martin. That way, if you guys are writing an offer, for instance, like the way I like to do it, and just maybe old school, but I actually have the property appraiser site up and the MLS at the same time. And I know I can get the same things from, one feature or the other. It's just how I personally like to do it. But for me, it's nice and easy. I can come in here and I can jump right on my RAPB. And once I'm logged in, I can auto log in. I can have my property up there and have my tab open. I can click on my app files if I'm automatically logged in. So like here, I can keep logged in. It'll automatically bring me right to my app file. So for me, it's easy. I don't have to go to the tabs and click all these type in different websites. I can just go right to my portal, go, cool, I'm going to write an offer. Here's my RAPB, good, app files, good. And then we'll have the property appraisers. Boom, I can click that and you guys will be good. All your tabs will be up here and it'll be nice and easy for you to just jump back and forth. That was kind of the basis behind it. Obviously you click Chime, you keep logged in. As you can see, I'm logged in here. Go away, little thing. And boom, I can go right to my CRM from there. So it's nice and easy for you guys to be able to go in, not have to worry about, okay, what was my Chime site again? That was kind of, some of the biggest questions. What's the Chime site? What's the, how do I get to, appfiles.net, .com, whatever the case may be. So here, jump into the portal, everything's linked up right here. So, obviously you click LPT, brings you right there. So nice and easy. Just what you guys can do is go through and actually log into these and then save. Some sites don't allow you. It's just the site itself. It has nothing to do with us. Like LPT, I don't think you can stay logged in. But some of your MLSs, app files, all those you can. So it creates a one-click feature for you to be able to just jump in there. And then on the right side, you can see there's additional resources. So if for some reason, say you're writing a contract, for instance, or you're going to be inputting something into the MLS, and you have your tabs up and you're on the MLS up here and you're inputting a listing and you're like, oh, I forgot how to do that. I can jump right in here to the training section, click MLS, and the videos that we've uploaded for MLS and app files training are going to populate. So it's going to be a nice, easy way for you guys to go in. You could be on the portal, like I said, doing something in the, looking for a buyer, for instance, and then, here you go. I can watch a video on how to perfect the buyer search or close out a listing or, listing input, how to actually input that listing. So nice and easy. It's all easy, clickable links for you guys. And then again, same with the forums here on the right side. So you can jump into each section. It doesn't just bring you to the main forum. We broke all those forums down depending on what people want to do with it. So it's nice and easy. Move this back over here. Training section. This is the section that we're going to be uploading weekly. Every time we do a video, a training video, I know we were doing them aside from the Tuesday trainings, we were doing them pretty frequently. I kind of slacked off on that. So that's my apologies. We're going to jump back on that. But I have some homework tonight to actually upload a bunch of other videos that we already have saved and on YouTube. It's just not on the forum yet. We just populated, a few of them to make sure everything was working and in order. But as you can see, first section is going to be app files. So if I want to learn anything app files, I can. And these won't go away ever. These will be here forever. So the more and more we add, this page will just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. We'll eventually be able to, hit page 1, 2, or 3. So it's obviously not, if you want to scroll down to, office training to the very last one, you won't have to scroll for 4 days. But everything's going to be right here for you guys. So, I want to work on app files today. And I want to work on, how do I do a listing agreement, package? What is this? It's going to open up in YouTube. I can watch it here. I can expand it.
What is up? And I hope you guys are having
Nice and easy. And I can open it and populate it, full time into YouTube. And that just goes right to our YouTube link. So it's nice and easy. Can escape, brings me back to the page. So, and most of these videos, aside from like the office meetings, these videos that we've done for like app files, Chime, and the MLS, all these we try to keep them short. I try to keep them nice and short. So, they may be 5 minutes at most. These are like quick training videos, disbursements, for instance, something nice and short. You see that one's a little bit longer.
all right.
So
What
maybe
is up, everybody?
Made me a liar, but we try to keep them shorter for you guys. All right, so if I want to go to Chime, here's my Chime section, MLS training, and then office training. So office training is all the recorded Tuesday videos that we have. So these are the ones that are anything from our Tuesday team meeting. So if you ever miss a Tuesday team meeting or anything like that, and you want to come back and you want to check it out, these I'm going to populate every Tuesday night. Obviously, we did the Tuesday team meetings. I'm going to wait, and I'm not going to wait till Friday or Monday morning to populate them. We'll input these on Tuesday night or Tuesday afternoon right after the meeting. So these will be in there updated. The other ones, we're going to probably try to populate, I'll say 2 to 3 videos a week for the app files, Chime, and MLS, and then those are the ones we'll mass populate. So That's the training section, pretty easy. Again, you have the additional resources on the right side for your logins. Now it changes, since we're on the training page, it switches over to technology. So here's all my logins as well. And then the forum page. So obviously when I click forums, the next one is going to be, well, it's actually resources page, but if I click forums, then I'll have the additional resources on the side for training and technology. So those features you can always get quick access to. So trying to make it nice and easy and quick. So we'll jump over to forums. It's not slow today, huh?
Someday it does.
And then this is the form section, nice and easy, nice and clean for you guys. Obviously, we only have like 2 agents on this right now, so there's not really any forms going back and forth, but this is going to be the section. So affiliate discussions, agent introductions, general discussions, learning center. So this is going to be a good section necessarily. There won't be like videos per se in there, but this will be a section if agents, I wouldn't say if you have an immediate question to post it in here, call one of us or check out a video. But this is going to be a good section that, if there's something that doesn't need to be answered ASAP and you're kind of you're like, hey, let me get the feel for it from some of the agents and maybe what they would do, or they have different ideas. Hey, I'm thinking about listing the house and putting this in the listing, for instance, or whatever the case may be. That might be a good section if you're going to list a house in another week or 2 or a month, whatever the case may be. Or you're going to put this and say, hey guys, what's your thoughts on this? And agents can go back and forth and say, well, sometimes I do this, sometimes I do that, or, it's a good idea or good spot to get, some ideas from other agents that are, willing to kind of open up and help you guys out. So that's going to be the kind of what that section is. And then we got the upcoming listings. So if you guys have listings coming up and you're going to, you want to throw them out to the office first, this is going to be the section where you can actually just go right in here and you can, hey guys, I have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, and, Jupiter Country Club or the Shores coming up for sale. Nice and easy. I can do a search in here too. So once this populates, this feature will become a little more pertinent, but once there's really stuff in here, I can jump in here and say, listing in PGA National, and it'll start populating. Again, there's nothing in here now, so that's kind of not really beneficial for us at the moment, but here's where I can actually input. And then I can actually write in here, hey guys, this is what I have coming on market. I can put everything in there. I can actually tag it as well. So like I can put 3-2 PGA National, and then that also helps the form search. So down the road, if say the property doesn't sell for some reason and somebody comes in here and they want to look, 3-2 PGA National, that'll help in the tag section. And then we can actually keep it open. So say for instance, you go in there and we're in the upcoming listing section. We put it in there and you do an off-market deal or the property sells, whatever the case would be. You can come back in here and actually click this as closed. That way everybody knows that the property's, not available, or it's, something was taken off market, whatever the case may be. And then you can also click this, notify me of follow-up replies via email. So you don't have to always be jumping into the forum, looking to see if somebody answered you. If somebody writes a reply, you'll get notified via email. And I believe we can put images in here too. So that was one of the things. You can do an URL. We're working on actually just doing a browser where you can just click browse. So if you have a couple pictures saved on your computer, your phone, whatever the case may be, which this does, there's no app for this, obviously, for the portal, but this actually works very well mobile. That was one of our concerns, was this has to work very well mobile. We all know we're on the run. We're busy nowadays. So jumping on here and doing something mobile, even for the social media aspect of it, was important to us. So this is very mobile friendly. And you're going to be able to do all these features on mobile as well. So when we add, a browse section, as opposed to entering in the URL of an image, you'll be able to do that mobile as well. So those are just, again, that's some of the features that we're going to be tweaking the site and getting, kind of customizing it a little bit more. So that's the form section, nice and easy to use. Wanted, obviously, if you guys have buyers looking for property, rentals, whatever the case may be, this is a good section to go in here and say, hey guys, I have somebody looking for whatever it is they're looking for. So nice and easy. And then again, I have the search feature up here where we can do an overall search of any form. So if I'm poking in here, it's going to take in all of these forms and go into them and look for everything. So nice and easy. And then the resources, this is going to be where you get the social media and healthcare quoting links. So if I go to social, so the social media aspect is one of the bigger things we're working on right now. We're actually working with Realty Candy. That's who developed the back end of this. It's actually through IDX. So for instance, right now you'll see it's only populating like our office listings. One of the things he's actually working on, and this was proprietary, the company hasn't even done it for anybody else. It was actually just for us right now. So what they're going to be doing for us is pulling from the MLS for any properties that you guys were on the buy side as well. So right now it's pulling in just listings. So if you have a listing and you sold it, or it's an active listing or coming soon, that's what you'll be able to social media right now. Other agents that don't have listings or whatever the case may be, obviously if it's any broker advertised, you can go in here and create a post. And then what you're going to be able to do is obviously when you write that post, you'll just, courtesy of DD Amaral Home Sales Palm Beach, courtesy of Tula, Home Sales Palm Beach, whatever the case may be. So this is really the section where we are working on to get more features. But again, I wasn't going to hold it out until, that happened. That could be a couple months because again, he's working on everything kind of custom for us, which is pretty neat. So here it's super easy. Frank made it nice and easy. There's directions here. So again, everybody's going to get a login for their home sales portal and the IDX. Basically what you can do is you can just make it's going to be the same password. So you guys don't have to remember 4 different passwords or whatever the case may be. So to create social media posts, and again, you can do this on mobile. I actually thought it was kind of easier to do it on mobile. But you're going to click IDX, it'll bring you to a new tab. You're going to click this little person down here, which is the agent login. So it kind of threw me through a loop at first. This is for the broker login. You're going to go down here and click your login. And then you have an access key. Let me see where access key is. Zero, the heck. There we go. Sorry. Thought the 0 was an O. So once I'm logged in and I'm on the portal itself, I'm just going to go to resources, social. I'm going to click the IDX add-on box. It's going to bring me up to that login page where I'm going to click the little person. I'm going to log in. And then the only thing I'm going to hit here is social media image creator. And then here I can select a featured listing. So again, this is the feature that we're working on right now with Realty Candy. Right now it's populating from the IDX, just our office stuff. So anything under contract or anything active. What it's going to do is it's going to pull in, he's working on getting the closed. So if you actually post closed, like right now, if I have a listing and I close it out on the MLS today, it closed this morning and I close it out on MLS, it actually won't populate here right now. So what you're going to want to do for the time being is just make your post, and I'll show you, you can actually write in what you want. But if you're going to do a closed posting for it, say John and Sandy are closing on 801. What I can do is I can click it. I come in here and it's going to ask me if I'm doing it on Instagram or Facebook. They have different dimensions for each, social media. So say I'm doing it for Instagram. And then I can come in here and actually select fonts if I want. This is another thing. They're going to start populating more fonts for us. Agent, you guys are just going to see, obviously, your name. So you're just going to click your name. What that's going to do is you already have your IDX stuff. So when we create the IDX login for you, you guys we're going to put in your office address. We're going to put in the license number, phone number, websites, like what you guys can actually come in here and change as well. You'll see down here, I can come in here and I can change this, but see how it auto populates already. It's got my name, my phone number, and my email already. It's actually, let me do Chris real quick because she's actually got her headshot in here. So you guys, again, will only be able to see your stuff. Just as I'm logged in as the broker, so I can see everybody's stuff. So you can see here, it's going to have her headshot, her name, her phone number, her email, same thing. Website, I can type in. So if you guys have your own website, so for instance, like John, you guys have like johndkchomes.com, right? So you can actually click that in there. You don't have to put in Home Sales Palm Beach. It doesn't auto populate Home Sales Palm Beach. And then what I'm going to do, if I go back to the social media section, you'll see on these instructions here, the brokerage logo has to be a certain size. So you just click that clickable link. I can copy and paste the URL, and I'm going to put it right here. So you can see logo URL. Submit, and then there's the logo right there. It had to be a certain size and URL. Kind of like we were talking about on the what was I talking about, the forum page for the images where you have to actually do a URL. That's another feature that we're going to end up where he's going to be able to hit browse, and you guys can save the right logo and just put it in there and browse. But for now, the instructions are right. That's the logo. The instructions are just right here. So you can see for brokerage logo, click here, then copy and paste URL into brokerage logo field. So it's right there for you. Agent image URL. When you click your name, again, that's going to be, you'll have your headshot on the IDX already. So just by clicking your name, like say I'm Sandy, for instance, I'm going to come in here, it'll say select agent, then it'll just say Sandy Casey. So I'll click my name and it's going to populate all this agent image URL and information, same as it did for Kristen. And then in here, I can actually, type in whatever I want. Type in your taglines, whatever the case may be. And up here is where I can type in anything I want. So say you just listed this property. I can do just listed if I could type correctly. I can type in under contract. I can type in open house. I can type in whatever I want. I can type in just sold. Again, on the just solds, like I said, they're only populating active or under contract listings for us right now. So say DD closes this morning on a house, just remember, do the post first before you close on the MLS for now, because otherwise it won't populate on the list. Again, that's another feature that we're having them work on right now. All I have to do is click the little photo button and it's going to populate the images from the MLS. So I can click this one. There it populates. I can click this one and that one, click this one. Boom. The photos are going to look they look a little expanded when you're on the URL section, but once you download the image, it comes out a lot better.
Cute little tag on it.
Huh?
Cute little tag on it.
So you just hit download image, and then your image is going to populate right here. And then what I can do is I just save it. Again, when you're on mobile, so you can see like the tagline, for instance, if I were to hit like, if I hit enter, for instance, it would have been under the why mess with the rest. So just keep that in mind, because otherwise it jumps into the logo if you keep going straight.
You're creating this, saving this,
Uploading it. Yep. But this is actually very easy to do on mobile. So like I would have done it on mobile. If I was actually doing a post, it's easy to do it on mobile. Yeah, so it's easy, it's clean, it's consistent. And it's another feature for you guys to be able to just go out and use. I'm not saying like you have to post this same thing every single day, but like now it gives you this feature to not only do your properties, but other people's properties if you want, you know, and if it's any broker advertised, but it also allows you to couple this with, say this is my listing and I want to go out and do it, you know, do the, on Chime, I want to do the landing page, for instance. Like I could blast this property now for the rest of the week with all the features between this and Chime. So it just allows you to just, yeah, being able to do that. But yeah, if you're on the computer like this, you'd have to save it. And then, you know, you can post it on the desktop or whatever, or just send it to yourself like via email. But I would suggest doing the mobile. That was one of the things we played with. We were actually supposed to roll out like a week ago and they had issues with it on tablets and mobile. So he finally got that fixed up. So it comes out, it's so much easier because you can just save it on your phone or screenshot it, you know. So doing this, yeah, definitely do it mobile. But again, I can X out of it. I can come back here. I can change anything like, I didn't like that. Whatever, I can just change whatever I want and then just hit download image again and it'll change. Exactly. And that's another thing too, is like they say with social media, like it's the hardest thing is getting the content. So especially like if I come on here and I do 2 or 3 of these for the week, it's nice and easy. I can do these in, you know, 5 minutes, not even. I mean, we're obviously showing you how to do it, but once you're playing around on it and you get used to it, you'll be able to do this in 30 seconds.
And there's also a tutorial, which is nice, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So, but again, Frank actually on the portal itself, where you go to the resources and social, he actually put little directions under here. So this is the clickable link, you know, click the agent login icon, login. So just make sure you don't do this login when you hit that. Just scroll down a hair. See how it kind of like hides from you. Scroll down a hair. You can hover over it. It'll show you agent login because I know for a while I was trying to put my password in here and I'm like, hey, this thing doesn't work.
Too bad that little blue round face wasn't up next to the login.
Yeah. Yeah. So super easy. Everything's right there for you. And again, this is going to be one of the things, like shoot us some feedback. We want to know what you guys think would be beneficial for it. But just keep in mind, but this is what we're going to be working on. This is the main thing of what we're working on. This was, you know, this actually took Realty Candy like over a month to actually build out. And, you know, obviously the IDX, you know, getting them approved and all that stuff with this site itself. So this is the big stuff's done now. Now it's going to be him creating extra features for this, such as, you know, what listings we can populate. So closed, eventually this will be closed listings as well. So you'll be able to just scroll through and find your closed listing, which would be awesome because then you don't have to kind of worry about that. But then other features are going to be able, such as like holiday stuff. So you guys we're going to eventually put holiday stuff in here. So you guys come in here and there'll be a couple different templates for holidays. We'll start populating those. And then the other one is there'll actually be probably 2 or 3 more templates of this layout itself. So, you know, where the pictures are different, the wording's a little bit different as far as layouts. That way you can post, you know, a layout for just listed, a layout for under contract, and a layout for closed, for instance. So all those features are in the works. For now, this is, you know, what we were able to get right off the bat, as opposed to waiting and, you know, rolling it out, you know, 6 months from now. It does allow you guys to jump in there and use it. You guys will have full access to that, obviously. So be nice and easy. And then, and like I said, definitely do it. If you're doing social media stuff, definitely do it on the mobile. It was easier and you can save it right to your phone. Like Josh said, it's a little bit simpler. If I go back to resources, I can click on healthcare. Did I click it? I think internet runs so slow, man. Holy crap. And this is going to be your link, obviously, if you want to go out and quote healthcare. Again, this is not, we don't own the healthcare. We don't do anything of that nature. This is just our affiliate, essentially. You know, I've known Erica for a while. She's been in the business for a while. Whoops. So this isn't, you know, home sales Palm Beach insurance per se. As far as we own the insurance, we insure it. I can hit this clickable link, bring it right to her, to the, I don't know why that brings up that second, the notate tab. It's supposed to go to her site. Notate that 1 second. So you're supposed to actually click that and that's going to go right to her site. But what's going to happen is you'll see there's a little bit of information here, and then I can actually click these links. So if you're looking for short-term and cost sharing plans or just your traditional insurance, if I click find out more, those are going to be your links in there. And then here is going to actually be a little contact form. If you're, you know, if you do some quoting or whatever the case may be, or you have questions, you can come right in here and just fill out your information. And this is going to go right to her. So this is not going to be, and same with the links. That was a couple of questions we had, is like, hey, if I put my information in, am I going to get blasted by a bunch of insurance companies and insurance reps? No, you're not. This is her click. This is her link only. So anything that's being done on it is through her. It's not going to get blasted with, you know, 10,000 different insurance companies, which we all know and love. So it's, you know, very simple, very self-explanatory. You know, I'm on traditional insurance. I can put in my information. I can click see plans and prices. You want to?
Which way?
Hello?
Nobody judge me. Male, I'm not a tobacco user. You can add a spouse in if you want. You can add a dependent. You add in your income. There's my $20,000 a year. And then it's going to start bringing up some plans. So if you, again, I'm honestly not that versed in health insurance. That's not my kind of field, obviously. So a lot of these questions are going to be, you know, if you guys are utilizing this, will be reverted to Erica. Obviously, she's our rep. We do get a little bit better deals, obviously, using her, not me, you guys do. So just keep that in mind as well. There's definitely deals to be had out there as opposed to just what you're seeing quoted online as well. That's kind of the benefit of us working with her, obviously, is you guys do get to take advantage of, you know, deals, obviously, not only through this, but through her as well. So if I click continue, I can actually add in the name of, you know, say you have a certain doctor. I can add them in there, and then what's going to happen is it'll show me all the plans still. So it's not gonna actually like say, okay, Dr. Canassi doesn't, you know, take this insurance. So it's not going to not show you that plan, but it'll just tell you what plans are accepted by him. So it still gives you a range of options. So you can see here, he does take this plan, doesn't take this plan. So it still gives you the options. It's just, you know, at least you can see what your doctor does and does not take. Here I can see 124 plans for health, and then I can see there's 2 plans for dental. Here's where I can play around with this stuff. So this is basically what you guys, this is up to you guys, whether you want, you know, I can add in a higher, you know, month premium, or I can say, you know, I want a $7 a month premium, but a higher deductible. So this is going to be for you guys to play like you can play around with whatever you want, knowing what you kind of want for a premium, knowing what you want for deductible. That's going to be kind of in your field to play around with it. I can also click provider so I can show the plans that, my doctor will take specifically, and that's that. But again, if you leave that unchecked, it's going to show you both options. So nice and easy. And then I can come down here if you take any prescriptions or usage estimates, give you different plans based on that. Or if you're looking for just a certain carrier, you can actually check which ones you do or do not want. Health savings account eligibility, metal levels. So it puts these plans into like certain levels, obviously. So you see this one's like an expanded bronze, then you got silver, gold, platinum, and then what networks they are. So this is where you can really go in. And as you can see, when I'm in here, it's not one of these things like real estate, for instance, where I'm on a lead basically right now, or looking at a property on a website, and I'm going to get blasted by an agent. This is going through Erica, and Erica herself, this is only her thing. So again, I can look into the plan details if I want. I can add it right to the cart, or this is where I could go, all right, this case kind of interests me. I'm going to go back and I'm going to shoot down here, and I can call her right here. This is actually going to be a clickable link in the next week or so, or I can just call her right from there, or I can actually submit this form. This is going to go to myself and her, so I can see if anybody's, if you guys send in a form and you're like, hey, Erica hasn't responded. I know that email went out. It goes to me as well, like I said, and then I can follow up as well. Try to stay on top of it. But this is where I can be looking at these plans, say, hey, this Molina, this interests me, but I do have more questions, even after clicking on plan details. It'll tell me everything, that I really need to know about it. But if I have more questions, I can just jump right in there and chat with her. So nice and easy. And again, don't worry about getting blasted by agents. And then here is the support. Support's very simple. You guys all have the support already. It's going to just bring you to our phone number where you can find us, the whole 9 yards. So everybody knows it's supposed to be a map in there. So, but that's going to be taken out because you guys know where we are. So you just see the contact us page, email, phones, office, my cell phone, and then the services. We're here for you guys. So, if you want, again, you can click this, give us a shout, and then send email. That obviously go right to us. But that I don't expect to be used too much, you guys. This stuff's coming out too. But you guys know where to find us. You know how to get in touch with us. So that probably won't be that big of a deal. Support section. Anybody have questions?
Can you communicate with other agents on this?
Yes, the form section.
Oh, okay, good.
There's no like instant messaging, if you will.
Oh, okay, that's what I was wondering, if you could, like, if there was a chat or something.
No, everything's basically form based. From here, like for instance, if I was going to input upcoming listings, and then say John, wrote me back on the form that he's super interested and I didn't have his contact for any information, we can transfer contact and then we can get on a call. But yeah, there's no like instant messaging or bot or anything of that nature. Yeah.
So it seems like I feel almost like it's more, like it's really a lot of organization now. Because, if you go away, you're at the beach, you're out wherever you are, biking, when you're on your phone, you can do so many things from just.
Well, that was the point of it too, is to kind of create an all-in-one for the agents, to where like this would almost be like your homepage, if you will. So like in your head, you go, all right, cool, I'm going to write an offer. And the first thing that gets ingrained in your brain, all right, like for me, for instance, right now, the first thing I think when I write an offer, I go, all right, cool. I jump on the computer, I go, RAPB. And then I open up another tab, Palm Beach County Property Appraiser. Then I open up another tab for app files.
Right.
And it's like, that's
where's my tab?
Yeah, that's my first thought process. And that's if you have a clean and neat computer, right? So like here, like the mindset was to get the agents, instead of having, especially for new agents, or especially for especially busy agents and anybody in between, because if you're super busy and you don't have an assistant or a TC, it's hard, you're going to be busy running around. Or for newer agents, it gets confusing. Like, wait, what sites do I have to go to? Where should I find this information? Like, even though the the tax ID number and the property ID, the parcel ID number, and all that stuff is on the MLS. Sometimes agents have trouble finding it. And I mean, depends on what MLS you're on, like they're different. I swap back and forth between them. Sometimes you're like, wait, I forgot where that one is. I forgot where that one is. So sometimes it's easier just to have the property appraiser site open. So the mindset is the agents go, all right, here we go. I need to write an offer. I'm going to the portal. I go to technology and everything's right there for me. And you know, the sites I can leave logged in, like app files, for instance, boom, I just click app files, there's my app file. So yeah, that was the thought process, is allow the agents to kind of just have that all in one, where the portal, no matter what they want to do, the portal is a site they go to and they can get there from the portal without having to really think about it.
It's nice, especially too for a listing, because there's so much information, you know, so I copy and paste. So to have the side by side, it's nice to copy and paste the legal description and all
Yeah,
that. It makes saves so
exactly.
much time.
Exactly. So, so yeah, it's super easy. So basically next steps, we're going to add everybody on the portal. Everybody's gonna have a site. This isn't, you know, like a Chime thing where, hey, you're going to use it.
Do we have
No,
to
we
call
won't put you
you
on.
to get the password?
No.
Or are you going to just?
No, we're gonna put everybody, yeah, starting today, we're gonna start putting everybody on today. And then you guys are gonna get that. So like, for instance, when I put you on, John, I'm gonna send you a text like, hey, look for the WordPress email. And then from there, it's gonna have your login, which will be, you know, everybody's username will be first dot last name, but it's gonna generate a password for you. Then you can change it. Same thing, like Tula, when I send it to you, I'm gonna text you, hey, look out for that WordPress. I think Josh's like, mine didn't go to spam. Josh's went to spam for some reason. So if you don't see it, just look at spam. It comes from
They'll
WordPress.
get two though.
Yeah, everybody's gonna get their own.
Sandy and
Yep,
Cookie.
absolutely. Yeah, yeah, everybody will get their own. So it's nice and easy. And then same thing with IDX. Everybody's gonna get their own. That we're gonna be asking agents, are you gonna use the IDX for the social media? So are you gonna use the social media aspect of it? If you're not, we won't put you on the IDX side of it, because that only has so many agents available. Not a big deal whatsoever, because this site isn't just to be like, hey, it's for social media, it's for everything. So, you know, for instance, if Dee Dee's like, hey, I'm not going to use social media, it's just not for me. Cool.
Yeah.
She's still on the portal. She can do everything else. It's not a big deal.
Everybody's different.
Everybody's
They do
different.
Their
They wanna-
business different.
Yeah. So it's doesn't matter. But yeah, once we start setting you guys up, we'll let you know, or just let us know, hey, we're going to use social media or we're not. It's not a big deal. Like I said, everybody gets on the portal. So as of today, we're going to start actually logging people in, sending them the logins, IDs, all that good stuff. So.
That's
Yep.
nice. I think it's great for, you know, if you go away too for an extended time, or you're, you know, just to pull it up and have everything available right there on one site.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, it's going to be constantly updated. So like this feature, we already have to add 2 more, you know, boxes to it. But for you guys, it's going to be like, hey, Greg, I was doing this, like, maybe can we add this feature to it? Like, that's what we want to hear, is that feedback, because it's there to help you guys. You know, just make life a little bit easier for you guys, or, you know, just give you that technology that you can use to make something a little bit easier. So same thing with, you know, the site's always going to be constantly updated. So let us know. We always want to hear the feedback or what you think should be added. Hopefully it's something that's already in the works, especially like on the social media side of it. But let us know. That way we can say, cool, yeah, it's already being worked on, or no, that's a great idea. Let's go ahead and try to add it to the site. So
I think it looks great.
thank
I
you.
mean, it's exciting that it's all there in one place, like you said. I know it's where you have everything open. there.
Yeah.
And to just be able to click and it goes in,
Mhm.
that's exciting. And like you say, then it makes it more portable. Remember we
Mhm.
were up at Melody's and we had just, and this offer came in, we were like, what? Well, wait, well, there's another one.
Yeah.
And we were like trying to buy the beach with nobody. It was like
Yeah.
so crazy.
Yeah.
And now to have something where you could go back and see everything,
Mhm.
it's gonna really make us do better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we
true.
want to hear. And because that's what it's about, you know, it's just making life easier for the agents,
You
you know.
tend to forget your sites too. I mean, I go Papa, is it .org, you know, I'm like, I mean, you know, you tend to, you have a lot going on if you're away, you
Yeah.
know, and like you said, you're
Yeah.
trying to
do everything.
fast too, because time is of the
Open
essence.
up court against you.
Sir.
Well,
You're so
now we
fancy.
know how old you are. Junior.
It's better than ma'am.
I should have put 25 in there.
Can we go into technology?
Absolutely.
Okay. Chime in.
Chime?
No, I just wanted to see if it's there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. So Chime is one of the sites too that you can stay logged in. So for this, it's super easy. Like you can see, all I got to do is click my account and then it populates. So super easy. Obviously, you have the Chime app too. So if you're doing it mobile, you can use the app, but the app only allows you to do certain things too. It's more of a lead follow-up, more of a lead side. Like for this, if you're going to build a landing page, for instance, it's super easy for you to just jump in here, Chime, you're already logged in. Same thing with app files, that allows you, I can stay logged in. So if I had my login here, I'd be logged in already like Chime. The other ones like MLS and stuff, you're going to have to log into it like you normally would, but at least you can save your username and then you just throw in your password real quick and you're good to go.
Oh, I
So,
knew what I was thinking of that. The logo.
mhm.
The logo needs tweaking. Because on our social media, you cannot read Palm Beach.
It's in gray, and so it's really hard to read. It is.
Right, you're actually losing
It
it.
just looks like home sales.
Mhm.
I agree. But then again, I thought, well, maybe that's a good thing because now we have Treasure Coast. So it's kind of like maybe just home sales. I mean, not forever, but maybe it's not a bad thing. You can't read Palm Beach because
Right.
there's two now.
It's
So at first I thought
It's getting
that.
lost
Yeah,
on a color background. It's fine on a
right.
solid color like blue.
Like that on blue,
But
right?
if you put it on anything else.
Right.
I think I have one that has black. I'll have to check my computer. I think I might have one that has black lettering.
Yeah,
I might.
you're right.
Let me
because
check that, and
it
if
just
not,
looks like
I'll-
It's not the whole name of the firm, right?
Right, so invert the whole
Mhm.
logo to black and have the option, depending on what your social media is, to either put it on black or put it on
Background.
white.
Yeah, or outline whatever opposite color, like outline the word somehow, but it does get lost. And I think that it's a little small where it says Palm Beach, I think, or Treasure Coast. It's a little bit small, so it gets blurry, John, you know?
Right,
Yeah, let me add in, let me check my computer, see, I may have one. I'll check that. If not, I can see if Frank can start working on that.
So are we free to go back and forth between whether we put on Treasure Coast or Palm Beach or? I just wondered because sometimes the Treasure Coast, I think like the recent one we had in Port St. Lucie, I thought instead of having Palm Beach to
Mhm.
use Treasure Coast, but then I thought, well, everything we're using has been Palm Beach, home sales Palm Beach.
Yeah, you
So,
could not.
Can you? Or
Yeah,
can't you? Or-
I think you can, and I mean,
My
I don't know
opinion
about-
is, and I think it'd be nice if you both.
I do too. I'm just
use
wondering,
both,
I just
because
want to make
it
sure
kinda
you
looks
can
like,
legally,
wow, they've got.
can you
two,
legally
know?
though?
Oh, sure.
So
because
for
you're
instance, if
still
they're with-
broker of both.
Yeah, true. So,
Yeah.
um,
I'd use both.
but no, I agree. I do think
Yeah.
so. And that's kind of why we went with that route with like the same logo and everything. So it is transferable from like Palm Beach to
Mhm.
Treasure Coast. So we're like, if somebody is familiar with Home Sales Palm Beach, for instance, but then they see the Home Sales Treasure Coast logo, it's going to already catch their eye if they're familiar with the Palm Beach logo, because it's the same thing, just with
Yeah.
Treasure Coast under it. So, but I do think so. Yeah, absolutely. Because branding wise, even though the logo is technically different, it's the same. Like it's really the same,
Yeah.
just besides two words. So
Well,
no, I
that's-
would 100%
I
like,
would
yeah,
use
especially if
both.
you're doing,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
use either one. depending.
Yeah,
Both,
And I don't see there
yeah.
being an issue with that.
No,
since-
not at all,
Yeah.
because you're the owner of both. But like John said, I agree 100%. Like even when if you did use it too, you can't see the words Treasure Coast or Palm Beach. It's really hard. It's light gray. Again, like you said, against the white, it's very hard to see. So it's almost like you can't see it anyways, you know?
Yeah, it's even that way on the, when we did the shirts because
Right.
it's defaulted to gray. and Like
Exactly.
we go cycling. when we're in
Yeah,
our
my car
home sales
stickers, my car
shirt.
stickers like that on the
Shirts.
decals on the back. Yeah. See, John has, see,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Let me see.
you can see it in black, but
Mhm.
even as home sales in black, you can't see it.
You
The Palm
can
Beach,
still
yeah,
can't- I think it's just too small or something.
Well, even in
It's
black, it would
needs
pop
to be
out.
black.
Yeah,
Well,
black, it
Make
would
it
pop out,
black,
yeah.
yeah, sure.
Well, that's what I
But-
was wondering too. Can it be, or is there a vision that you have that it would be home sales and then Palm Beach and
Mhm.
Treasure Coast? So it kind of implies then we're like everywhere.
You know
We
what?
got our
I
own
like that
coverage.
idea,
Serving
Sandy.
the
I like
Palm-
that.
Serving
both.
the
Right.
Palm Beaches and the Treasure Coast.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I like.
Well, serving is good, but there are two different entities
Yeah.
too. So
Right. So even if, and you don't
Yeah.
get a whole lot in
the
the
home
logo,
sales
just the
of
home
Palm
sales,
Beach and Treasure
Palm
Coast,
Beach,
right? and
Treasure Coast.
Of the Palm
Because
Beaches and Treasure
because
Coast.
a lot of places that are big, like just say
Right.
Illustrated Hill, they'll put, Royal Palm, West, Palm,
Exactly.
and so it looks
Yeah.
like, wow, they have more than one. So I think that's a good idea too, to combine, have two separate if you want, like, because I like the Palm Beach, just if I'm doing Palm Beach area,
Mhm.
and then the Treasure Coast, but so you can see it. And then one that says both would be really nice
Mhm.
because it
Since we're in
shows a little more
Martin
flow.
Ends doing
you know?
both and we're up in St. Lucie, I
Mhm.
don't think that is the same, and we're home sales Palm Beach, and then
Mhm.
we've got a lot of questions that, well, where are you located?
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
Oh, we're just in Jupiter. They're
Right.
thinking
yep,
we're way down there.
yeah,
So that's when I thought, oh, we should have used Treasure Coast
Mhm.
on the marketing.
Yeah.
So.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you
for
absolutely
sure.
can,
Well,
yeah.
but if you do both, Palm Beach has the prestige
Mhm.
exactly.
and Treasure Coast
Right.
means, but we do it all.
Mhm.
And,
I kinda
if you
like it.
just put Treasure Coast, they may even think, well, they could be pulling in a lot of people from south of there, Palm Beach, wherever down south. So it's
Right.
it is like, it's definitely good to use both, I think. To show that, because people always say, well, do these listings go in between your offices? And it's kind of nice to have the both offices to say, oh, we can do it here and up here in this area.